Shalom, continuing now with Psalm 96. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord all the earth. Sing to the Lord, bless his name. Proclaim his victory day after day. Tell of his glory among the nations, his wondrous deeds among all peoples. For the Lord is great and much acclaimed. He is held in awe by all divine beings. All the gods of the peoples are mere idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Glory and majesty are before him. Strength and splendor are in his temple. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of the peoples. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory of his name. Bring tribute and enter his courts. Bow down to the Lord, majestic in holiness. Tremble in his presence, all the earth. Declare among the nations, the Lord is king. The world stands firm. It cannot be shaken. He judges the peoples with equity. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exult. Let the sea and all within it thunder. The fields and everything in them exult. Then shall all the trees of the forest shout for joy at the presence of the Lord, for he is coming. For he is coming to rule the earth. He will rule the world justly and its people in faithfulness. This is the second of the 5 Psalms that are recited during Kabbalat Shabbat, the service to welcome the Holy Sabbath on Friday evenings. And as I mentioned in my introduction to Psalm 95, these Psalms were chosen by the Jewish mystics of Safat or Safed in the Galilee in the 16th century as a way of ushering in and welcoming the Shabbat on Friday evening. And so Psalm 96 is particularly a joyous psalm describing the singing, the joyful proclaiming of God's blessed name. This is a psalm that is designed and devoted to elicit a sense of joy and happiness in all those who hear it. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. Just by way of an experiment, I haven't tried this yet in any of the Psalms. I'd like to at least attempt to sing for you the beginning of this psalm as it is sung in many synagogues throughout the world on Friday evenings on Erev Shabbat. This is one particular melody that is often used for this psalm. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai, kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai, baruch shemo, basru miyom leyom, Yeshuato safru v'goyim, kivodo, b'chol ha'amim nifleotav, ki gadol Adonai, u'mulam me'od. Norahu al kol Elohim, ya la da da da, ya la da da, ya la da 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 da, da 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 da, ya la da da, ya la da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, ya da da da, da 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 da. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. You see, Judaism started out in its essence as basically a missionary religion, in the sense that biblical Judaism believed in the sovereignty of the one God of Israel over the entire universe. And the Bible is filled with references to the hope and to the fervent wish that someday all nations of the earth would bow down to God and acknowledge God as the sole sovereign of the universe. All the gods of the other nations are considered to be idols, as the psalmist here mentions, but only God is the one true God. As the centuries waned on, it became clear that Judaism could not be an actively missionary religion. Attempts to convert, at least active attempts, to convert other peoples and other religions to Judaism became perilous and dangerous. Jews would be persecuted and killed. They would lose their lives if they would attempt to spread the faith. And so they concentrated on consolidating their faith within their own ranks, even though in spirit, Judaism, at least biblical Judaism, is very much a religion that is missionary in the sense that it considers the one God to be universal, with the hope that all people will eventually join together in the worship of this one God. Unlike other religions, we as Jews are not able to go out and spread our religion, nor would we want to do so in any active way anymore. It is simply not within the consciousness or purview of what we are trying to do. We love our religion, we love our faith, and we love God, but we try to do so within our own culture and our own religion, at the same time trying to set a positive and good example for other nations and other religions so that they can see that the way we live, the way we act, is hopefully a positive tribute to the God of Israel, whom we consider to be the one God, so that other nations and religions can see that the Jews are a faithful people, a righteous people, and by doing that, we actually lend glory to God's name and fulfill that essentially missionary purpose that we started out to do during biblical times. And so the psalmist, as the psalmist winds down this joyous selection in verse 11, one more joyous proclamation is found there that I will sing for you. Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz, yiram hayam lo'o. Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exult. Let the sea and all within it thunder. And I will sing it for you now the way it is often sung on Friday evenings. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Yiramayam, 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 lo, Yiramayam, 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 lo, Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, v'tagel haaretz. Even though this is sung in a minor key, it is meant to invoke a sense of joy and happiness in remembering that the one God, the God of the entire universe, is the one who created the heavens, the earth in all their glory, and created human beings as the crown of creation and as God's partner to help keep, preserve, nurture, and nourish this beautiful world. Thank you.